Good morning and welcome to our new Child of the Week at Assembly. Let's start with our liturgy. In the beginning, when God created all things, he said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Let your light shine. God is light, and in him there is no darkness. Let your light shine. Jesus said, "I am the light of the world. Let your light shine." Well, today, our assembly is about commitment. It's called committed and commitment. And we're going to look at some words that are all part of the same root word, but will help us to understand what this commitment means. And I've put some example images up here showing people joined together, committed to each other, never giving up, and promising, committing to something. So let's explore this a little bit more. Commitment, commit, committed. They all are part of that same root word, commit, to commit. And those of you who are in Key Stage 2, maybe you could tell me which of those is a noun, which of those is the verb or the doing word, and which is the adjective that describes what somebody is like. Maybe you stop the video at this point and just have a chat about that. Well, we commit to doing something, maybe like improving our fitness. That's something that we do. So maybe that's a clue as to what sort of word it is. We see commitment in how much time we spend doing that thing. We see the commitment, and if you see the word "the" or "a" in front of a word, that also gives you a clue as to what sort of word it is. But that commitment in how much time we actually spend doing something. And finally, we are committed. That describes what we are like. Maybe we turn up every week to football practice. Our team can depend on us. So commitment, commit, and committed. And they all say something about what it is to be committed. I want to share a story with you. The story of Hugh and his gym commitment. And there are many, many people who make a New Year's resolution about going to the gym after they've maybe eaten too much at Christmas, and they commit to going to the gym and they take up their yearly membership. And we're going to hear a little bit about Hugh, who did just that. It's quite a complicated story, so listen carefully. But it does explain that idea of commitment. So 10 months ago, Hugh signed up for a 12-month membership at the gym. It only cost him £30 a month. And Hugh was able to enjoy state-of-the-art fitness equipment from 5 in the morning till 11 at night. His gym came fully equipped with an Olympic-sized swimming pool, a sauna, and a jacuzzi. Wow, what a fabulous gym to belong to. It has rowing machines, a running machine, exercise bikes, and a whole room that was just full of weights. He also had a personal training plan and fully qualified instructors who could help him, all included in that monthly fee. He was absolutely wowed by it and so committed to getting fit. Well, in the first month, Hugh visited that gym at least 3 times a week. On a Monday, he'd go to swim before college. On Wednesdays, he'd make the most of the fitness equipment. He even tried the weight room. And in that month, an instructor gave him a really comprehensive fitness plan, which he followed. Absolutely. Well, the second month, Hugh managed to get to the gym 5 times. But now, 10 months on, Hugh rarely goes to the gym because he's studying a lot and he's got a girlfriend. And that just seems to get in the way. So let's think a little bit about his commitment. What did he do? Well, he committed himself to 12 months at the gym. How did he show that commitment? What did other people see? Well, he demonstrated his commitment by visiting it regularly. But then over time, his commitment showed that actually he was committed to other things, not to the gym. At first, he committed his money to the gym, but now he doesn't commit his time or his energy. He's got other things on his mind. That might sound a little bit confusing, but there's a real question here about what we are committed to do and how we show it. If we were to look at what we do every day, individually, what are the things that you spend a lot of time doing? Maybe stop the video at this point and discuss with your teacher those things that you commit to. I've got some pictures here. Maybe you're committed to sport. Maybe you're committed to getting your times tables learnt, using something like Times Tables Rockstar. Maybe it's a musical instrument that you're committed to practicing. Or maybe you're committed to having a healthy lifestyle, a healthy diet, doing fitness, eating well, drinking well, and doing some sport to keep healthy. I wonder how you show your commitment and how others see that you are committed. It's all very well saying that you're committed to something, but the words aren't enough. We actually have to see a demonstration of that commitment. There's a difference between a person wanting to be good at something and a person who is committed to being good at something. And it's true that we all want to be successful in lots of things. But like Hugh in our story, do our actions demonstrate that we are committed? I like to say, do we walk our talk? Is it just words? Or do we do what we say? Do we demonstrate what we say? In the Bible, there's a book that is called Proverbs, Wise Sayings. And one proverb says, commit yourself to instruction. Listen carefully to the words of knowledge. Another version of that proverb replaces that word commit with apply. Apply your heart to instruction. Just because somebody gives you good advice doesn't mean to say that it will make your life better. Just because your teachers show you how to do a new math skill doesn't mean that you can instantly master it. Though that would be very nice. Proverbs say that we have to do something with what we know. We have to act on the good advice or practice the new skill. That word commit or apply, it's a verb, it's a doing word. And that's what we have to do to get better at anything. Then committing and doing something is more important than knowing. I've put up a time to reflect here. I wonder what school skill or life skill you want to be good at, and if you're willing to commit to it, commit your time, commit your energy to doing that. What are you already committed to? What do you already do a lot of? And other things that maybe you could be committed to. How could you commit to your learning? What would people see if you were really committed to that? And how will being committed to school help us in the future? No point being committed if it doesn't actually lead to something positive. I put this picture up, the power of yet, because sometimes our feelings of I can't do it, or I'm not good at it, or I don't understand, doesn't make sense, those things get in the way of us being committed. And yet it's the power of the yet. I can't do it yet. I'm reminded when I started to run, I could only run for about 30 seconds, and then I had to start walking. I just couldn't see how I could possibly run for longer. I can't do this yet. Yet your teachers know that I joined them in doing a 10K a couple of Septembers ago. And I would never have believed that I would be able to run 6 miles, 10K at that start. I can't do it yet. But if I commit my time and my energy, well, maybe I might just surprise myself. What are you going to commit to? Let's say a prayer together. If you want to agree with me, then you can say Amen at the end. Dear God, we're thankful for those that commit their time and energy to helping us at home and at school. We're grateful for their commitment. As we discuss and think about that this week, help us to be committed to our learning and committed to supporting and strengthening our community, each other. Amen. And so we come to the bit I always like, which is our Child of the Week celebration. In year 1, well, Miss Berman has chosen Maisie and Miss Marsden has chosen Reuben. Well done, both of you. In year 2, Hussein is the Child of the Week for Miss Franklin, and Aidan is Child of the Week for Mrs. Thomas and Mrs. Walker. Moving into year 3, Miss Jakes and Miss Paul have chosen Ava Grace. And in year 3, forgive me if I get this wrong, but Miss Crofts has chosen Tang. I'm not sure whether Tang is your name or whether it's a different name, but forgive me if I've got that wrong. In year 4, we've got Mia for Mr. Fev and Blaze for Mr. Wright. Moving into year 5, Max is the Child of the Week for Mr. Donu, and Ben has been chosen by Mr. Boyer. And finally, in year 6, we've got another Ben. Well done, chosen by Mrs. Epps and Miss Greenhill. And Daniel has been chosen by Mr. Nile. Congratulations to all of you. We're very proud of you. As we come to the end of our assembly, let's just say the Lord's Prayer together and remind ourselves that as we go out into this week, God is our Father and God is with us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. And so we say together, go in the light and peace of Jesus. In the name of Christ. Amen.